Titilayo Okuwa, a junior broadcast journalism student from Orlando, Florida.
Hey y'all, hey, I'm Raiyana Malone, a second-year broadcast journalism student from the best city in Florida, Tampa, Florida.
And we're bringing you guys The Take. We're just two best friends giving our take on hot topics and current events.
And today's topic is midterm elections.
Alright, so the first thing we have to talk about is early voting. One, I am super excited that Democrats are turning out to vote in this election. In record numbers. Like, we're beating out 2014 numbers.
Day in and day out, we are pushing.
We are voting and we're going to bring it home. Also, I do have to mention that the Republicans are beating us with vote by mail. If you have a vote by mail ballot, turn it in.
I know darn well it is sitting on your kitchen table.
Turn it in.
No stamp. Stamp it.
They're beating us out, but Florida is a swing state, so either way it goes, the independents, the no party affiliates, they are going to decide this election. The only thing we can do is make sure that our base comes out in numbers. So that way we can kind of try to swing this and, account for those little extra votes.
Right, and then what has been standing out to me is the importance of Amendment 4. If Amendment 4 is voted yes on, that could turn out so many potential voters. Amendment 4 gives the right for convicted felons or ex-felons the right to vote.
Right. Once you serve your time, you deserve to come back and be a part of society. They still tax you, so you might as well be able to vote.
Right. I mean, it's hard enough getting a job. You need to make your voice heard.
Yes, exactly. And that's one of the things, that's how they've been oppressing us for too long, and time is up. Period.
Ding, ding, ding. Y'all, but what I don't like is the fact that I walked into the polls, I looked at all the amendments, I was voting yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, and then I saw Amendment 9, and I was like, oh, excuse me. I did my research beforehand, but it still shook me how you are making voters choose yes on whether or not they should approve offshore drilling, but in the same sentence and in the same breath, they have to choose yes for being able to smoke indoors. How does
they have nothing to do with each other.
2 plus 2 does not equal 4. I don't know what's going on here, but it's something that needs to be addressed in the future.
I think 2 plus 2 do equal 4.
No, but in this
but yeah, it doesn't match
4.
up. It's not the same thing. Why is it in the same amendment?
Right.
That's just going to influence votes, and honestly, it needs to be addressed.
Right, but you know who we are talking about?
We're talking about the one and only mayor of Tallahassee, Andrew Gillum.
And where is he from?
Florida.
Agricultural
and Mechanical
University.
October 3rd.
1887.
What?
Y'all, okay, first of all, he is from our university, FAMU.
It is just so incredible to me to have an opponent, a candidate that looks like us, comes from the same place as us. He's really a candidate that's gonna represent us well.
He is truly the people's candidate. When little black, brown boys and girls look up to him, there's like, hey, maybe I can do this too. It opens the door for employment opportunities, and it also stimulates the economy, which is what Trump is always talking about. Jobs, stimulating the economy. Well, hello, Andrew Gillum, Stacey Abrams, Mayor Keisha Bottoms.
And if you don't know their platforms, go look it up. Google it. Right. But I know I was super excited about Andrew Gillum. Sitting at we went to his watch party for the primaries in August. And watching him give his speech, literally brought tears to my eyes. I was really crying.
She was like, boo-hoo, I was just trying to record, and homegirl was like, oh my gosh, Andrew Gillum.
Because it just means so much to me, So I'm super excited about this election. I hope that you guys are turning out to vote. And we cannot end this conversation without talking about your president.
He is not my president. I promise you that.
Okay, so, but we do need to talk about him in this tweeting and trying to downplay a HBCU education.
Right.
Because I chose my HBCU. I don't know about y'all, but I chose Florida A&M University.
And then the quality of education you receive here is unlike anywhere else in the world. We were voted #1 public HBCU institution.
That's it. I didn't even apply to any PWIs. It just wasn't in the cards for me. I knew this was where I was supposed to be at.
So I know now that I wouldn't go anywhere else, but I definitely applied to USF and FSU. But then I know I'm not gonna grow the way that I have been growing here.
I know FSU students that are telling me that they want to switch to FAM because it's just not the type of environment that's conducive to them.
Right. When you look at the students, you look at the teachers, and you even look at the regular faculty and staff, everyone here is pushing each other to grow in different ways they never thought that they could.
And with that said, no matter what what your political affiliation is, make sure you get out and vote and make your voice heard.
Right, because without voting, you're not doing justice to those who came before you.
Yes, because people literally died and fought and marched and protest to make sure that we had this right. So there's no excuse, honestly. There's no excuse. Make sure you get out there and do what you need to do. Do the right thing.
Right, especially if your education or your, HBCU like mine, FAMU needs funding, we gonna vote for Andrew Gillum.
We're gonna vote. That's it. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is The Take. Make sure you like and subscribe our videos.
And then comment down below.
Bye, y'all.